Hello, my name's Suvannavira, and I'm a member of the Triratna Buddhist Order, and welcome to this video about breathing with full awareness. We'll be exploring the different dimensions of the practice called the mindfulness of breathing, so as to encourage you to really develop a more conscious state of mind by trying to be as aware as possible and trying to be as aware as possible by being aware of as many different aspects of the breathing as possible. So we'll be doing the practice in 9 distinct stages. I'm not trying to give a full introduction to those new to the practice called the mindfulness of breathing. But if you are new, you can give it a go anyway. For the regular practitioners, I suggest you drop what you usually do and just follow this new version. If you want to make it really an effective practice, you can try to make the stages cumulative. Every new element of awareness you can add to what you've already established, what you've already become aware of. It will be difficult, but very worthwhile. So I'll quickly describe these 9 stages to you, and then we can do the practice together. I'll lead through the meditation practice, telling you about each of the stages while we're meditating for a second time. But it's useful just to have time to listen, to hear them, listen to them, think about them before we start. So what are these 9 stages? Well, the first stage you're probably familiar with to some extent. It might not be considered a stage, but it's just listening, turning our attention to the world outside us, becoming more present in the environment we're inhabiting, but trying to listen, what I called active listening, alive listening, trying to imaginatively identify with the sounds. If a car goes by your window, well, there are people inside. So it's not just sounds, but unknown people. Being aware of this extra dimension is what I mean when I refer to alive listening. So maybe also being aware that, well, there might be lots of people around you who you can't hear. Just sitting with that fact as well. So all of this is part of the first stage, the stage of listening. The second stage, being aware of the body as a whole, turning our attention to the body as a whole, either all at once, letting our attention expand to fill the whole body, or doing a short body scan, feet, legs, hips, the back, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the stomach, the chest, the neck and head. Just quickly, just to give us, to bring us into connection with the body as a whole. Second stage. Third stage, focusing our attention to the body, to the movements connected with the breathing, connected with each in-breath, each out-breath, the movements in the chest, the movements in the back, the shoulders, the lower back, the movements in the stomach and diaphragm, and anywhere else. One for you to explore. Stage 4, turning our attention now to an awareness of the air in our body, the fresh, cool air. Where do we feel it? In our nose or mouth? Our throat? Can we be aware of it into our upper chest? And fifth stage, being aware of the effects of the breath. This might be the most subtle stage of the practice. It's different to the fourth stage. We're going from sensations to effects. If you hold our breath, there'll soon be an effect. If we're exercising and we're breathing deeply to help us push ourselves a little further, there's an effect. There are more extreme examples. What's the effect of the breath entering our body as we meditate? This is what we're trying to notice here. In the sixth stage, we're going from internal awareness to external awareness. Feeling the air on your skin, feeling its temperature and other sensations, its freshness. Does it give you pleasure? Is the air around you still, or is it moving? Is there a draft? Feeling the air on your exposed skin. Feeling the air under your clothing. Can you tell the difference? Continuing with an external awareness, the seventh stage, feeling the air moving around your nose or lips with each in-breath, each out-breath. And more specifically, feeling the first place that you can feel each in-breath, the last place each out-breath. In other words, trying to notice the most delicate, light sensations of the breath on your body. This is, of course, similar to the fourth stage of the traditional mindfulness of breathing. And the eighth stage, after bringing our attention to the most focused and refined aspect of the breath, like we did in the seventh stage, we'll expand out to include the whole of our body again. Just sitting and being aware of the body as a whole, as we did in the second stage. Has anything changed in your awareness over the time of the practice, due to the practice? Something you can try to notice, so as to be as aware, to try to be as aware as possible. And the ninth stage, the last one, listening again, bringing our attention outwards into the world around, the sounds, the life behind the sounds. Can we intuit the life without sounds around us? And has anything changed again over the course of the practice? Can you notice? So in a moment, we'll look at these dimensions of practice during the practice. You can add elements of relaxation if you wish. Add an awareness of your intuition and energies in your body. I'll add a few images as well. You can be aware of any spontaneous images that arise for you as well, to really try to broaden our awareness to all aspects of our experience connected with the body and the breathing. Okay, let's do it. So, time to do the guided practice. I'll put a bolster behind my back. So I'll see sitting in my chair, upright and comfortable. And when you're ready, closing your eyes and beginning the practice, our practice, breathing with full awareness. And in the first stage, turning our attention outwards, listening to all the sounds in the world around us. Trying to be as aware as possible of the world around us, the life around us, by its sounds. and also to be aware of the life around us that isn't making a sound. At least none that we can hear. And drawing our attention inwards into our body, and starting the second stage. Being aware of our body as a whole, all at once, just sitting and breathing, and building up an awareness of the body part by part, feet, legs, hips, back, shoulders, arms and hands, stomach, chest and neck, and head. Sitting and breathing, sitting like a mountain, just being like a mountain. Being ready to just be for centuries on end. Looking now to notice the specific movements in our body connected with the breathing. Starting the third stage. Movements in our chest, the muscles of our chest, our shoulders, our back, and lower back, and stomach. And moving our attention into our body by becoming aware of the diaphragm, our body in perpetual motion. Keeping our awareness internally focused, coming to the fourth stage by being aware of the air, the breath in our bodies, the air in our nose, the mouth, the cool air, the fresh air, and we follow the sensations down into our throat, and we feel the cool, fresh air in our throat, and following the sensations down into our chest. And we even feel the cool, fresh sensations in our chest. And trying now to even be aware of the effects of the breath on our body, moving from sensations to effects. As we come to the fifth stage of the practice, the pinnacle of the practice, trying to be supremely receptive to the processes and energies in our body, connected, influenced by the breathing. And staying with an awareness of the air, the breath, moving outside our body once again, feeling the sensations of the air on your skin, in the sixth stage of the practice. Trying to notice any difference in temperature in the air on your skin. How does it feel? Open skin. How does it feel under clothing? And where is the air moving? Where is the air still? Sitting and feeling the body covered, enclosed in air, like a flower covered in dew at dawn. And now, focusing your attention on the first point where you can feel the air entering your body, on your nose or lips. As we start the seventh stage, looking to notice the lightest, most refined sensations connected with the breathing. enjoying their light, freshness. And expanding your attention out to include the whole of your body, seated here. Once again, as we begin the 8th stage, like we did in the 2nd stage. Only can you notice a difference, any difference in your experience at the end of the practice as compared to the beginning? Can you put the difference into words, even? And once again, expanding our attention outwards into the world beyond, listening to everything that we can hear as we begin the 9th and final stage. and intuiting what's there that can't hear. Have you noticed any difference in your awareness of the world around through practicing? Through trying to be more fully aware of the breathing? And you put the difference into words. And getting ready to bring the practice to a close. And softly and gently, slowly and gently, opening your eyes to finish the practice. And wishing you well with your continued attempts, I hope, to be more and more fully aware of the breathing as a means to be more fully aware of everything.